Unclear what happened with the dam. The Ukrainians have no incentive, militarily or humanitarian, to have detonated an explosion in the dam. The Russians controlled the dam. Satellite photos days ahead of the explosion or the big breach showed some steady deterioration in the dam. Water levels were very high, and that could have put more pressure on any structural problems. So it's not clear at this point, was there an explosion in the engine room that detonated the main breach, or was this something that built up over time because of the high water and the structural problems?
Yeah, yeah, indeed. And we have to note here that Ukraine has been saying for months now that early on in this invasion and this war, that dam was mined by the Russians. But look, be that as it may, I mean, the net result of this is this Ukrainian spring counteroffensive that we've been talking about for weeks now and also waiting for. Is this, the collapse of this dam, is this going to deny them the opportunity to prosecute that counteroffensive simply because it will not allow Ukrainian forces to get across the Dnipro River?
Will likely be multiple axes of attack. It could impede one or more of those axes, but most likely it won't have a significant effect. The Ukrainians may not have been planning to go across the river at further down points, which were wider areas. So it is possible that there will not be any significant military impact of this explosion or this detonation or a breach.
Ambassador, how badly will this impact the civilian population?
Nearly tens of thousands on both the right bank, the western side controlled by Ukraine, and the eastern side controlled by Russians. President Zelensky today has been saying that Ukrainian rescue officials who try to rescue Russians on the Russian controlled side are being shot at by Russian soldiers. What we do know is that for many months now, the Russians have been attacking civilian infrastructure in Ukraine on purpose, and attacking civilian targets on purpose is a war crime. So this could be a continuation of that, and especially if the Russians try to impede rescue efforts.